have you ever thought about a video game?
Just a video game?
Just, like, any of them?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes.
Wow, okay.
Maybe. Okay.
Emma, what's your favorite video game?
My favorite video game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one. I love Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption, of course.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Got the gorses in the back.
The horses.
I also really love Fallout New Vegas.
Ah, New Vegas.
Very, very fun.
Of course.
New Vegas.
Yeah.
Very, very good game. That, it's so fun. I love it so much.
Sure.
The whole Fallout series is very, very fun, but New Vegas is yeehaw vibes, and I love it. So
okay. That's okay. So with
yeah,
the video game we're going to talk about today, imagine Yeehaw.
Okay.
But it's Industrial Revolution England inspired.
Okay.
And rats. Just think magic rats wearing cowboy hats.
Okay. Is that the new name of the episode?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. That's the name of that episode. Perfect. We got it.
Oh.
There is literally nothing Western about this game at all. But, all right, we can start the episode now. Hi, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Emma. And we're sisters, and this is our podcast where we read fanfiction from fandoms that we are not a part of.
And then, I don't remember what I'm supposed to say.
And then we report back our findings from what we read.
Okay, so I got it. I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
And then we report back our findings of what we... What the heck, dude? Am I having a stroke? What the heck? Okay, hold on. I got this. Hold on. Let me open the Google Doc. I got this. I literally can't right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you said your sister's thing. Okay.
Yes.
And then we pitch what we think the plot is based on. What we read. No! Okay. And we pitch what we think the plot is based on what we read. In this week's episode, we're having a nightmare. This is the worst. What are we talking about today, Emma?
Ellie has a stroke. Oh my gosh.
I literally am struggling so hard right now. Okay, Emma, what are we... What the frick are we talking about?
We're talking about Dishonored, which I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that isn't a secret, it's a public secret.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Dishonored.
Okay. That's great. That's
Don't tell anyone that I said that though.
I'm
don't
literally
tell
telling
I said that.
I'm literally telling everyone listening right now.
Ellie, shut up. Shut up. Don't tell anyone I said that.
Emma doesn't know anything about Dishonored. I said it. So
you're not wrong.
I am a huge Dishonored fan. Guess what? Yes. I've only been a Dishonored fan for 8 months. I started playing the first Dishonored game in January of this year, of 2020. And I beat it. I finished Dishonored the night of the Oscars.
That means nothing to me.
I remember very specifically because everyone was tweeting about the Oscars and all I wanted to tweet about was Dishonored, so I did. And no one really cared.
When was the Oscars? This means nothing to me.
I don't know. February?
Okay.
A time. It's, it's a time. And then I started playing Dishonored 2 the very next day. I was so stoked because...
Good for you.
I love the game aesthetic. I think the mechanics are really fun. Absolutely beautiful. Just, like, stunning scenery. Especially in the second game. It's just, like, oh, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's what we're gonna talk about. Emma doesn't know anything about it, so I will be grading her.
Well, okay.
After she reads all of the
That's not quite
fanfiction that I
true.
sent her. What is not true? What did I say?
You said that I don't know anything. That means that I lied. You were quoting me. I do know that there is a character named Corvo. I think is his name.
Okay.
And a character named Emily. And she is his daughter? Maybe. I think?
Who's to say?
Yes.
Who's to say?
Yeah.
Where did you learn this information?
From you, because you wouldn't ever shut up about Dishonored, and then everything else that you said, I forgot. So
Wow, that is so embarrassing of me to have made you do that. But thank you for listening to my rants.
I am here to pretend to listen.
I love that for me. Thank you.
Me too. Of course.
Yeah,
anytime.
I did talk to you about Dishonored a lot, because when I beat Dishonored 2, it was literally the only thing I could think about. That hyperfixation was strong.
What I remember is in game number 1, you play as Corvo. In game number 2, either you play as Emily or you have an option to play as Corvo again.
Okay.
Or Emily? I think maybe.
That's great.
And then Emily is... I'm racking my brain trying to remember the things that you told me. I am literally... Ellie.
You look like you're in pain.
I am. So, you and I, okay?
Okay.
Me and you, we are sitting in your car in my apartment complex's parking lot. It is nighttime. There is snow. Winter semester. Don't know when, but it's cold outside. You picked me up from work. We got Taco Bell. You drove me home. Yes. We sat in my parking lot, and you talked about Dishonored, and then you talked about your punk rock band, punk rock
band. Oh my
AU.
Gosh, my Dishonored punk rock AU fanfiction idea. Yes.
Wow. And you talked about that, and I remember.
Okay.
I wish I could remember the other guy's name. I'm going to die. I decide to pass away right here, right now.
Yeah.
I wish that I could remember the other character's name. The one who you, in this AU, was the lead singer.
Okay.
Or maybe he was the singer.
I am so fascinated that you remember nothing about Dishonored, but you remember these very specific details about the fanfiction alternate universe that I never even wrote that I told you about. Okay.
I remember... Okay. Here's your AU. Emily, it's like her 18th birthday or something, and she wants to go to this concert with her friends. So Corvo goes with her, because Corvo's her dad, so he goes with her.
Yeah.
And they're vibing, because they're teenage girls, and they're living their dream at this concert. And then Corvo sees the lead singer, and he's like, okay. And then he's in love. And then they
that's pretty much
start talking to the lead singer after the concert.
Yeah.
And Emily or Corvo convinces lead singer, I can't remember his name for the life of me. They ask him to show up, maybe perform at Emily's 18th birthday party.
Okay.
And then fanfiction continues from there. That is what I remember from that. Was I right? I'm right about your whole AU, right?
I mean, yeah, the AU, like, you got it well enough, but what does that tell you about the broader story of Dishonored?
Nothing! Nothing! That's the problem. All I remember is your fanfiction AU that you never wrote. That is all I remember. Yeah, so I know nothing. I just know Corvo and Emily. Corvo's the main character of the first game.
Yes.
Emily is an option for the main character of the second game.
Sure, okay. Yeah, that's good. Do you know anything about the world or the plot or anything?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Like, you couldn't even make something up.
Wait a second.
See, I was gonna say, there's gotta be something. What?
Corvo, dead wife.
Yeah.
That is a large plot point. Something about somebody's heart.
Yeah, Corvo is a dead wife guy. Oh, okay.
He's a dead wife guy.
Heart. That's
Someone's heart. I think it's his...
Okay.
Is it his heart or is it his dead wife's heart? Couldn't tell ya.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember. You talked about this game so much, and
dude, I'm a little disappointed.
I remember the exact situation, moment, time, and place we were in when you told me these things, but not the conversation.
No. Do you know? Okay, here. I'll ask you.
Vargas? Hold on.
What?
No. Where did that come from? That's not a name.
Where did that come from?
From that game.
What?
Is it? I don't know where that came from.
I'm literally Googling this because I don't even know what that is possibly referring to. Where did that name come from?
I don't know.
Why did that come into your brain?
I don't know, it just hit me like a bullet.
That is incredible.
Is it a character?
Is there anything?
Is it a character?
No, dude. No, literally nowhere is that a thing.
Alright.
What is wrong with you? That is so disturbing to me. So Vargas is not a character.
Cool. I know Corvo and I know Emily, and that is all.
Okay.
Is Emily...
That's enough.
Is she royalty of some form? Or was that an AU you were telling me about? Don't remember.
Do you want me to give you the answer?
No.
I mean, you'll read fanfiction, and I think you'll figure it out pretty quickly.
I'll figure it out.
Okay, do you know what the deal is with the rats?
Nope.
Okay.
Rats. Where are the rats? Where are the rats?
We're the rats. They are the rats. Yeah, that's great.
That's nice. Magic rats wearing cowboy hats is what you said
exactly.
16 minutes ago.
I did say that to you a little bit ago, and I will say, unfortunately, there are no cowboy hats in this game. It is not a Western.
No.
But I was trying to tie it to your love for Lord Redemption and Fallout New Vegas.
I do love yeehaw vibes.
Yes.
1900s industrial
not 1900s.
1800s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I will be using Emma's rubric from our Death Note episode.
Our previous episode.
Yeah, so I'll be using that to grade her after we come back. So we've got general plot, creativity, characters, and canon relationships are the 4 categories, and then you can get a letter grade based on how accurate to the canon you are. If you're not accurate to the canon, how creative you get with your filling in the blanks. Your characterizations of the different characters, what they stand for, and then canon relationships. How do these characters interact with each other romantically or platonically? So that's what we'll get to.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. This is like genuinely one of my favorite game worlds ever. I could talk about Dishonored for a stupid amount of time. I won't make anyone suffer through that.
Yeah,
because I made you listen to me talk about Dishonored for a stupid amount of time, and then you forgot all of it.
But it's okay, because I have ADHD, and I immediately forgot all of it, so you talking about it for a amount of time, it doesn't bother me. because I don't even remember.
That's so great. Yeah,
you
we
could say
work well together.
Anything to me, and I will remember none of it. So
none of it. Yeah, I'm very excited to hear your interpretation of Dishonored. I've sent Emma a pretty decently long list of short fics. There are longer ones that I would love you to read. Oh, that's fine. I literally just made it today.
That's fine.
I did try to look for longer fics, but I'm sure you could find some. If you search by word count, you'll probably find some that go more into plot that you could skim through. But yeah, the ones I sent you will give you a basic idea of some of the relationships between the characters. And then I threw in some to confuse you.
Gee, thanks.
But yeah, we'll come back after that.
Got him.
We're back. Wow. Okay.
We are back.
We're back.
It has been a very long time for us. Not for you, because you're listening to this all in one. We have been apart for so very long, Ellie.
We've been apart for like 3, maybe 4 days.
It feels like it's been longer than that, though.
Yeah, we are in quarantine still. Time is an illusion.
Time is an illusion. I posted a TikTok 2 days ago, and as Ellie said, it feels like it was 3 weeks ago.
I was convinced you'd posted it like 2 weeks ago. I was like, there's no way. No, it's been 2 days. What a nightmare.
Which sounds not real.
What are we talking about? Dishonored.
We're talking about Dishonored. I am talking about Dishonored.
Emma is gonna woman-splain Dishonored to me, which
would love to.
Most of anyone. Okay, that was not a sentence. Many of you may know, if you know me personally, I'm Ellie.
Hi, nice to meet
if you. Didn't know that.
4 episodes in.
Hi, I'm Ellie.
4 episodes in, we're finally doing introduction.
Oh my gosh. This is Ellie here. And you may or may not know about me that I do play video games. I am a gamer girl.
We love a gamer girl.
And one of the game series that I love, it's probably in my top 5, is Dishonored 1 and 2.
Did you group them together, or are they separately both in your top 5?
I group them together because they're both so good.
Yeah, and they're both Dishonored. So it works.
It's the same world, it's the same storyline. Yeah. A lot of similar characters and stuff. So yeah, it's a series, and I love it all. So that's what we're here to talk about. Emma's gonna tell us what she learned.
I learned.
What you learned.
I learned.
Yeah. You learned what you learned. You learned.
That's all I learned.
Yeah, so we're gonna start. I guess let's go through like main characters.
Okay.
You know what's funny?
Yes.
Emma, this is the 4th time we've done this.
Uh-huh.
And every single time I forget what we did last time, and I'm like, did we do characters? Did we do plot? How did we organize this?
I remember for very specifically for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, we started on characters, but then we realized, we can do plot.
We're getting into plot now.
And then explain the characters as we go. So I will list some characters that I have here. So we have Corvo. You play as Corvo, who I'm pretty sure you did tell me that he was really hot, but I forgot. And I have written down in my notes, let's see. Where is it? This is really important.
It must be, since you don't remember it.
Was someone gonna tell me that Corvo is hot? ?
Yeah, that's good. I can tell you right now.
He's hot.
Corvo is hot. He is hot in both of the games. And I love that for him, and I love that for me also.
Okay, so we've got Corvo. Yeah. You play as Corvo. He is the royal protector.
Okay, awesome.
And then we have Jessamine. Is that how you say her name?
Jessamine.
Ahaha. That.
Yeah.
You know when you imagine something some way, and then someone tells you that it's different, and you have to reimagine it?
No, yeah, I pronounced Hermione.
Yep.
I pronounced Hermione from Harry Potter wrong for, like,
yep.
What, like 3 years?
Probably.
In my head. And then, saw... Well, actually, I don't think it was seeing the movies. I think it was listening to the audio tape that I was like, it's not Hermione or whatever.
It's not Hermione?
I think we all had that moment. I think anyone that was into Harry Potter when we were, like, 8 years old, we all had that moment of, how do we pronounce Hermione?
Definitely. Yeah.
So this isn't one of those moments. Sure, it's Jessamine.
Jessamine being pronounced Jessamine, I don't know, that changed a lot in my brain.
Okay.
So, what did it change? Couldn't tell you, but something, feelings shifted. Okay, so we have Jessamine. She is the Empress. And then we have her daughter, Emily, who in the first game is 10 years old.
Awesome.
Yes, she is 10 in the first game and then 25 in the second game.
Incredible. Okay.
Thank you. Emily is Jessamine's daughter, and get this.
I'm waiting.
Corvo's daughter, too.
No way!
I know. Shocking. You played the games before, and I just blew your mind.
That was a main point of the plot, and I had no idea. This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
Okay, anyway, so Emily is Corvo's... Is it a secret that she's his daughter, or is it, like, well known?
No, it's gotta be a secret. He's the royal protector. She's an empress.
Okay.
That'd be a little sus.
No, yeah, that's valid. I just wanted to know what your
It's a secret.
Was.
No, it's gotta be a secret because all the fan fiction were like, Emily finds out on accident for the first time.
Oh yeah, that he's her dad. That is true. Like half the fan fiction I sent
half the fan fiction is just, oops, Emily finds out that Corvo is her dad.
Yeah, it's oops all dads.
Oops all dads. Oops. That's a Captain Crunch reference.
There's actually that's a Captain Crunch reference. I don't think there's that many dads in this game.
I don't think
so. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's
maybe
not very many dads.
Not a lot of dads, but we got a couple daddies.
We got a couple daddies. Yeah, a couple of them.
Well, Corvo.
We'll get to that. So Corvo, Daddy Corvo, yeah.
Yes. Hopping a little bit into plot, just for we'll talk about the outsider first. The outsider is...
Tell me about the outsider.
I have written down here, the outsider equals gay. So take that as you will. He is either God or God equivalent.
Okay.
Something along that line.
Cool.
Okay, next character, Dowd?
Oh, Dowd. Yeah.
Dowd. He is a person in the game that I know nothing about other than...
He is a person.
He killed... Jess. She was murdered at the beginning of game 1. Jess, gone. Dead. Emily, kidnapped. Okay?
Oofa doofa.
Oh, I gotta flip it over. Okay, so Emily's kidnapped.
Okay. Justin McElroy voice, oofa doofa.
Oofa doofa.
Okay, continue.
And Jessamine is murdered. You play as Corvo, and you are thought guilty of Jess's murder. Awkward.
Yeah-oh, spaghetti-o. Okay.
Way-ho. So then...
Way-ho.
Corvo's, like, sitting in jail, and then the outsider somehow gives Corvo his mark on his left hand, which gives him powers. Okay. What are those powers? Couldn't tell ya.
What the heck? You don't know the powers?
Okay, hold on. I have written down here a quote from a fanfiction that says, abilities that gave extra boost to skills to either become unseen or let all hell break loose. So,
that really explains nothing.
Those are the two options. High chaos versus low chaos. That is it.
Well,
which I do know. High chaos versus low chaos, you can play either in the game. Mm-hmm. But I think that if you play, like, whichever one you choose changes the ending. And get this, I don't know how. I don't know when it changes.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't tell you. Okay.
Emma gets right up into the mic to tell me she doesn't know anything.
I don't know.
Oh, that's frightening. Okay, continue.
Okay, so he has to find Emily because she got kidnapped, if you remember that I said that 2 seconds ago.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
The Loyalists, I think, question mark, maybe. Maybe.
Okay.
Alright. Well,
alright.
That's that's who kidnapped her now. I just made it canon right here, right now.
It's canon. The Loyalist kidnapped Emily. Okay, continue.
Yes, okay. And you gotta figure out who really killed Jess. Get this. I know I said it like 2 minutes ago, but spoiler alert, it was Dowd.
Yeah, Daddy Dowd. He's the other daddy.
Dowd. He's the other daddy.
That was.
I
was
never
trying to
seen
remember.
a picture of him. So
I think you would probably think he's ugly, but I have low standards and problems, so I think he's great.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I love that.
We're recording this late at night, and it shows.
Oh my goodness, it really do. Okay.
Okay.
So, get this, rat plague. Which is the most fun thing that I have ever heard in my entire life. You know I love a good rat plague.
Do you love a good rat plague? Is that a thing that you love?
You gotta! It's a rat plague!
No, you don't gotta! What does that mean? I don't want to talk about this anymore.
You don't want to talk about the rat plague? Because the rat plague does come up later again, and I will get into it.
Okay, yeah, that's great. I'm happy that you like plagues.
So the outsider gives Corvo a heart, and it is Jess's heart, or she is the heart. It's either her heart or she is the heart. She can talk to him. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It talks to Corvo.
Okay.
I'm assuming at the end of the game, I don't know, just fun little things, I guess.
Hey babe, how's your day going? What does it say?
I don't know. It just talks to him.
Okay,
it just talks to him.
That's fine. Jess heart says make small talk is what I'll write down.
No. She doesn't. It doesn't make small talk. But it does talk to him.
Okay.
Like about the plot and the past, probably. Because if it's Jess, then she's probably going to be reminiscing for some things of the past. That would make sense to me. I also read a fic where it's Corvo playing High Chaos, and Jess does not ever respond to him through the heart because she's like, I can't, this is not who you are. And it was very upsetting.
In the game, there are some actions that you take that Jess will like react to through the heart, and it made me cry. She says like, "What are you teaching our daughter?" I pass away. I decide to pass away. I would rather die than have to be confronted by my dead wife.
Yes. I'm assuming at the end of the game you find Emily.
Okay.
Corvo and Emily were separated for 6 months, so she was gone for like 6 months, I think. You know what? No, I don't think that's the truth now. And you, even though you played the game, you can't change that. So.
Well, do you want me to tell you if the 6 months is right or not?
I mean, I guess.
It's right. It's 6 months.
Okay. I was gonna say, that would be a weird thing to throw into a fanfiction and not have it be true.
Yeah. There's a reason that she's gone for 6 months.
Well, you're gonna have to tell me that when you're grading me, because I I'll tell you.
That's fine.
So a little bit of setting before I hop into the second game.
Guns exist. We're already going in. Okay.
Oh yeah, bud. Is there an ending to the first game? No, ma'am. There's no ending.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. I know you get Emily back. You have to. You save her.
Okay, you save Emily.
You save Emily.
Emily is saved, but there's no game end.
But there's no game ending. If you die in the game, you die in real life. So as long as you keep living, the game keeps going.
The game keeps going. Okay, cool. Wow.
Okay, so a little bit of setting. Guns do exist, which I didn't know the setting when you would talk about the game. And so I don't know what I was imagining, but I did not imagine that guns exist. But it is very, I know you hate steampunk. It is steampunky, but whale punk, which is very specific to Dishonored. Does this exist anywhere else? No. Do I wish that it did? Maybe.
Correct.
It's pretty fun. Whale punk is pretty fun.
Whale punk is very fun.
I looked it up, and I read, like, a whole Reddit thread and, like, a bunch of other things, and I watched just, like, scenery gameplay with no plot.
Oh, yeah.
Just to try and figure out what whale punk is.
That's very big brain of you.
Ellie, the reason I did all of that is because I'm still not sure how to define it.
How to define whale punk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. Do you want me to define it right now?
Tell me.
I'm not even Googling this. This is just, I am defining whale punk by how I feel in my heart.
Okay.
God told me. So this is real.
Thank you, God.
Thank you to God for explaining whale punk. So, it is a punk adjacent.
Yes.
There are lots of different punk aesthetics. Steampunk is one of them. Atom punk is another one, which is the Fallout.
Right.
Googie, but also post-apocalyptic aesthetic.
I'm with it.
But like you said, you were correct. Whale punk is specific to Dishonored and is used by nothing else.
Nothing else.
It is an industrial setting inspired by, like, England.
The first game is in the 1830s. 1830s.
Yes. Well, okay, I'm gonna ask you a question after I finish explaining this, but it is a steampunk adjacent, but instead of, the more, like, whimsical mechanical things that come alongside steampunk,
it's very dark.
Everything is powered by... It's very dark. Yeah, it's very spooky, gray, washed out color scheme and aesthetic. Oh, it's so sexy.
It's pretty cool.
But everything is powered by whale oil, and the world, the not the world as a whole, but the nation of Bristol, which is where the city of Dunwall is the capital of. Dunwall is, like, on the ocean. So everything is powered by whales and whalers.
Cool.
So the ocean and sea things are intrinsically tied to the culture and the... No, what are you gonna say?
Ocean, right? You know ocean? You know ocean, right?
I'm gonna block you. And this
ocean,
call.
Right? You know ocean, right?
Yeah, ocean, right?
Okay, so first game, 1830s. Second game, 1852, whale punk.
Okay. Cool, yes.
Yeah, good for them having whale punk. I'm happy for them. Game 1, Emily is 10, which I already mentioned. Game 2, she is 25.
Okay.
The City Watch, bad. ACAB.
Yeah.
What did I text you? AQAB. All City Watch are AQUIB. All City Watch is bad.
That is true. That is what you texted me.
Yeah, AQUIB. Oh, I forgot to mention in the first game, Corvo has a spooky mask. I mean, in both games, but Corvo does have a spooky mask.
Oh, yes. It's a big part of the marketing
very cool.
for the first and second games. It's very iconic.
Yeah.
Do you know why he has a mask?
Nope.
He just has it?
Yep.
I mean, if I was him, I would also just want to wear a cool mask for fun.
I would too, just for fun.
Just for fun, for no reason.
Just for fun.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Dishonored 2. Emily is now 25, and get this, dethroned by evil scary lady Delilah, what's her last name? Briarwood. Okay, Delilah Briarwood, dethroned.
Wait,
because
really?
they're somehow technically related, so she could have rights to the throne, so she takes it. She turns either Corvo or Emily to stone, I think, because you can play as either of them in this game, which is very fun. So
okay.
That's cool. I'm going to be talking about this as if you are playing Emily, just to throw that out there, okay?
Did you read a lot of fanfiction from Emily's perspective?
I did not.
Neither have I, so okay. Cool, very cool.
Nice one, nice.
Yeah, we support women here on No Context by not reading fanfiction from women's perspectives.
Oh, you betcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's dethroned.
Okay.
Emily gets the outsider's mark. I remember them having a conversation, but I don't remember what is said. So yeah, she gets the outsider's mark for some reason, which is in my brain somewhere, but it's gone. I think it's more just for fun. Like, he's a god or god equivalent. He's like, you puny little humans mean nothing to me, but this is fun for me, so I'm gonna give you special powers and see what you do.
Yeah, that's very hot of him.
It is. So she has powers, but they're different from Corvo's. Okay. And then she becomes an outlaw to society. Big ACAB.
Wow, do we live in a society?
We live in a society. So yeah, you can choose to play as either Corvo or Emily, and I'm assuming... I know that I watched the trailer, and in the trailer, Corvo turns to stone. I did not, and that's in the perspective of you playing Emily. I would assume that if you're playing as Corvo, Emily also turns to stone, but I didn't see it, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
You're an outlaw to society, okay? Now,
okay.
The ending.
Okay.
Here's the ending to Dishonored 2. I didn't find anything about the ending, so I have created my own. And if you don't like it, I'm gonna walk to your house and kill you. So, it's on site, okay. Ellie. It's on site.
My life is on the line here. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay. So, you gotta get rid of or kill Delilah, because I think that there's still a low chaos, high chaos system. And I'm assuming that there is a way to spare Delilah and still win the game. But get this, Ellie, get this. She was just a bunch of rats in a trench coat. Uh-oh, the rat plague is back! Hold on. That's just the first two sentences. Okay. I started crying. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, what's next?
Rat plague is back. And now, the Rat King takes the throne.
Who is the Rat King?
I don't know, he's a rat.
Okay, wait, hold on.
He is not an important character until the very end when you think, okay, here's the crowning moment. I'm gonna get Delilah out of here. And then, psych, bunch of rats. It was the Rat King all along.
So the Rat King, is he one of the rats that Delilah was made out of?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. All right.
Yeah. It's like
that makes sense.
It's like three kids stacked on top wearing a trench coat, pretending to be an adult.
No, it's a bunch of rats
one of
in
them,
a trench coat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of them is like in control, basically, you know? They've got the eyes. Yeah. So here's the thing. You find out that the rats have succeeded in killing all the people everybody and replacing them with rat spies who update the Rat King on your whereabouts throughout the game, okay? But get this, though. You caught the rat plague, and you didn't even know it.
Okay.
And so then at the end, you're too weak to kill the Rat King.
Okay.
And there is no ending where you can win. It's like that one Legend of Zelda game where you can't win, you're supposed to lose. That's Dishonored 2. And I have written down Dishonored 3, Rat City, baby.
I'm gonna pass out. I cannot deal with it.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
right.
Let's see. Hold on, I gotta make sure that I went over everything. Yeah. I'm glad that you had that reaction. That is what I was going for. And whenever I told anyone else my idea for the ending, they were like, haha, yeah, cool. That's funny. Like, just give me something, please.
That bodes really well for how this episode is going to be perceived. Thanks for letting me know after we already recorded it.
I'm sorry. I think it's I think it's so funny, though.
I think it's funny, too.
I think it's hilarious.
No, I did.
People did genuinely think it was funny.
But it's Rat City, baby.
It's Rat City.
It's
Dishonored 3,
City.
Rat City.
I hate that. Awesome.
Okay. I think that's everything. How did I do?
I don't even know where to start with this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Really fast. Relationships. Jess and Corvo were canon at some point. They did have a child.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Emily and Corvo's father-daughter relationship is so pure. It is so good. Even before she knows that he's her dad, like, their relationship is so cute. It's so good. And then Corvo and the Outsider, I wish it were real.
But you think it's not?
I wish that Dishonored had at least one exclamation point.
I would like to see at least one exclamation point.
I would like to see at least one. Just one.
Dishonored!
Dishonored!
Okay.
Rat City!
Yes. Corvo and the Outsider ship is called Corvo-Cider, and I myself am a Corvo-Cider apologist. So, big fan.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I love it. I wish. But yeah, no, tell me how I did.
Alright, let me pull up my rubric here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna start with plot, because I don't even know how to deconstruct that.
That's fine.
Characters we'll start with. Are there any extra characters that you can tell me about besides the 4 people that you specifically mentioned?
5.
You can't tell me about anyone else.
Corvo, Emily, Jessamine, the Outsider, Dowd. That's
You did
5.
also mention Delilah.
Delilah.
So you got 6 characters.
That is
you
all.
You can't name a single
Anyone else
other
in the
person.
game? No, rats. They're all rats.
There's only 6 characters in this game.
There's only 6 characters in this game, and you are one of them.
And the rest of them are rats.
They're rat spies!
Not just regular rats.
No, they're rat spies.
Wow! Okay, that's great.
Okay, hold on. Oh, jeez, what's that guy's name? Anton?
Oh, yeah, Sokolov.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anton Sokolov.
7. He's buds with Emily, I guess.
You have to tell me more than that if you want that to count as a character. Okay, so there's 6 characters.
Yes. 6 and 1 name. 6 characters
and 1 extra name.
And a name.
Oh, alright. Well, okay, I will say, first of all the relationships that you listed as canon or not canon were correct. Corvo-Cider, not real, but we all wish it was.
We all wish it was.
I love a good mortal god dynamic. Very interesting to me.
Oh, yeah.
Corvo Jess, you were correct.
Okay.
I mean, they had a kid, so
I would assume.
They were canon up until she died.
Yikes.
And then, you know, they're still canon, but they were together until she died, and then, as you know, dead people can't be in relationships.
Oh, you betcha.
With the living. So this was not a corpse bride situation.
I was about to say, the corpse bride. Tim Burton's The Corpse Bride.
Tim Burton's The Corpse Bride did make some points, but in the case of Dishonored, unfortunately, there is no Tim Burton to, you know, wrap this all up in a nice post-life romance. So
that's okay. That's okay. Jess died, and now
Corvo is the outsider.
Yeah, now he has the outsider. So
yeah, and then you were correct about Corvo being Emily's dad. It's not super clear in the first game if she knows that he is her biological father, but she treats him as her guardian.
It's so cute.
And if you play the low chaos ending, or like a low chaos run of the first Dishonored game, she draws you a picture of your face, and she writes "Daddy" on it, and I took a picture of it, and it made me cry.
I'm gonna cry.
It's very cute. You have to like stand on a table to be able to look at it.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but
that's adorable.
It was very, very cute. Okay, so relationships, A+.
Yes.
Got 'em. A. I don't even know where to go. Characters. So you mentioned Corvo. There's a low chaos versus high chaos system. After the first game, which doesn't have an ending, but let's pretend it does have an ending.
No ending. You just live through the next 15 years until the second game.
Yeah, in real time, too. So you have to play the game for 15 years before you get to the second one. Yeah. Is Corvo a good low chaos person, like canonically, or is he a high chaos person?
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna say low chaos.
Okay.
I'm gonna say low chaos naturally. I mean, it's hard to say because all of the fics that I read, it was like Corvo is low chaos because he has Emily, you know?
Oh, sure. That makes sense.
And because he has Jess. I would assume that he is naturally a low chaos character because I don't know if Jessamine would have a kid and deem someone responsible enough to protect her and their daughter if he was a high chaos character.
Okay. Interesting. So, besides the outsider being gay, because he absolutely is.
He is.
You did mention that he is kind of, you see him as like a neutral, like, I don't really care about you mortals, but here's a fun thing that can entertain me or whatever.
That's kind of the vibe that I got from him. The only time that I got emotion from him was in fanfiction where he's in a relationship with Corvo.
You love to see it.
Outside of... because he's the outsider.
Shut up.
In the other fanfictions that weren't specifically about him, if he did make an appearance, he seemed very, like, chill. Like, neutral. Okay. I mean, he's a god or god equivalent, so I don't think that he has a big attachment to humans. I think he has some sort of attachment to Corvo and possibly Emily through Corvo or Emily on her own. I don't know, because he doesn't seem like he's handing out powers left and right, you know?
Correct. He is not.
So, otherwise, this would be a multiplayer game, and it would be all chaos.
All chaos. Oops, all chaos!
Oops, all chaos!
Oops, all chaos!
You got so excited.
Oops, all chaos!
You got
That's a
so
Captain
excited.
Crunch reference. So, so you did mention the outsider doesn't give out powers willy-nilly. You are correct.
Okay.
Canonically, in Dishonored 2. Well, I guess I'll say between Dishonored 1 and 2, there are only, like, 8 living people that have the mark of the outsider.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. Do you know anything about Dowd?
Nope.
Did you come across any interactions between Dowd and the outsider?
Nope.
Okay. That's great. Characters, I'm gonna give you a C. I'll give you like a B minus. Okay. No, I'll give you a C plus.
C plus?
So you got the main ones right, but you didn't really tell me anything about who they are as people, just that they exist and that they do things.
Oh, you betcha.
Yep, so C plus, you did name the main ones that matter the most.
Mm-hmm.
I am baffled as to why there are some characters you didn't name, because I specifically sent you things that I was like, oh, if she looks through these, she'll find a list of interesting characters. So I'm glad to know you didn't read that. That's awesome.
As I was reading through them, I was like, okay, remember to write down different, like, characters, even if they're just in a tag. Did I forget to do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, you betcha.
You betcha. That's okay.
Oh, you betcha.
I mean, I'm not expecting you to know everything, but I do think that specific thing is very funny that I baited you to do and you did not do it. But you know what? Take the C+.
Whatever. I'll take the C+. That's a passing grade.
On. It is a grade.
And I got an A+ in relationships, so I'll take a C+ in characters.
Yeah. Now, general plot. What the heck is going on in here on this day? The plot? Nope. I'm gonna say you get a D on that.
What?
You are missing...
like, the whole thing? You're missing
some pretty significant plot points, like, for instance, the entire game.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The thing I think is the funniest is you showed me your paragraph on Dishonored 2. The couple sentences you gave me for Dishonored 2 is literally the first, like, 30 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And then it's nothing.
And that's it. So
there's no middle. Just beginning and wraps.
Yeah, I tried to find some ones that were shorter, that went over some stuff. It was hard because I wanted to send you long ones, but when you want to do stuff that's like a plot, oh man. There's this one fic that would tell you absolutely nothing about the actual canon because it's a very alternate universe.
Okay.
Where Corvo is a witch.
Ooh.
Which, oh gosh, okay, no, never mind. I won't get into it.
The Witcher.
Yeah, so general plot, you get a D.
Okay. I'll take
Congrats to you.
Give me creativity.
Creativity A. I mean,
thank you.
I knew you were waiting for that. You were baiting me for wacky creativity. Dishonored 3, Rat City. I'm emailing Arcane and tweeting at them right now to be like, boy, howdy, do I have a pitch for you.
remake Dishonored 2. Dishonored 3, Rat City.
I mean, I think if you run a game company, people retcon their game plots all the time. So why not do it here? Just be like, the last mission in Dishonored was all a dream. And
it was all a dream.
Emily died.
Rat City.
It's Rat City, yeah.
And then you play as the sole survivor in Game 3 because everyone was killed by the rats and replaced with spies.
You're the last one.
You're the sole survivor.
Of the rat plague.
Of Rat City. They
Rat City!
It to Rat City.
Population, 1 million rats and 1 human.
And 1 human. It's you.
Or you play a rat and it turns into like a Redwall situation. Where it's all animals, it's all rodents.
Ratatouille.
Dishonored Ratatouille crossover when?
Rat City. It's Rat City, baby!
Oh my gosh.
We're stepping into some Kingdom Hearts territory.
I was literally about to... Okay, you know what? No. I wasn't gonna say Kingdom Hearts because I was like, if I bring up Kingdom Hearts right now, Emma's gonna be like, oh my gosh, Kingdom Hearts, are you on this again? Yes, I am, Emma. I am always on Kingdom Hearts.
When have I ever said that to you?
I appreciate No, I appreciate you bringing it up because it makes me feel heard.
Ellie, no. I don't think I've ever bullied you about playing Kingdom Hearts. In fact, I watch you stream and have asked to watch you stream. I am a supporter.
Yeah, that's true.
Not anymore.
I'm sorry.
Not anymore.
No, I'm sensitive about it because people make fun of me.
Why?
They're like, oh, you're gonna be annoying about Kingdom Hearts again? Because people judge Kingdom Hearts.
People suck.
Yeah, people suck. I'm gonna cry.
It whips.
It whips so hard. Nothing goes harder than Kingdom Hearts. Imagine crossing over Final Fantasy with Disney and thinking that's a good idea and then making like a multi-million-dollar like IP out of that. Imagine doing that. Well, they did. You don't even have to imagine because it exists and it's so beautiful. And
it's really good.
2 days ago at midnight decided I'm too anxious to sleep. Let's play Kingdom Hearts and get like hype. It didn't help my anxiety, but it was fun.
Oh, of course.
I watched the sequence, the very, very famous sequence in Frozen when Idina Menzel, Adele Dazeem, as Elsa Frozen. Her last name's Frozen.
Her last name is Frozen.
Which, in this game, it's Elsa Kingdom Hearts. But
right.
Elsa Kingdom Hearts, as Elsa Frozen, walks up the mountain, has her little transformation scene, and sings Let It Go. She sings Let It Go, and it is a shot-for-shot remake in engine of the scene from the movie, and it looks so good. The best part is that in the pauses in the singing, like while the music is just playing, it cuts to Sora, Donald, and Goofy running up the mountain trying to save Elsa.
That's so funny.
I wasn't gonna go off about Kingdom Hearts in this episode, but here we are. Anyway, Dishonored is on some Kingdom Hearts stuff now because Remy the Rat does make an appearance in Kingdom Hearts.
In Dishonored 3 Rat City.
Is he the main character? Is he the, or is maybe he's like the old he's like he's your like Oracle.
Maybe he's the rat outsider. The rat equivalent of the outsider.
The rat cider?
The rat cider. Guess what? It's not whale punk anymore, baby. It's rat punk.
It's rat punk. Oh! No!
Because I don't think the rats can harvest anything from a whale, but they can harvest stuff from other rats.
I am not joking. Telling you right now, I am writing down commission artist.
I'm gonna die!
To draw Remy the Rat. Sorry, Remy Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille as the outsider.
Oh my god.
And me! This, I'm underlining it twice. That's how important this is. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get an ulcer from this. Wow. Okay, alright. Dishonored Ratatouille crossover. So, this is a little... I may or may not do anything with this, but every episode so far we've come up with a totally ridiculous crossover.
Uh-huh.
I may or may not be working on actually writing some of these.
You should
maybe not. I guess we'll see.
The Rat Cider Dishonored 3 Rat City. That is important to me. So
I am handwriting letters to Arcane. I am cutting letters out of a magazine, pasting on a paper to make it look like a ransom note, and sending it to France and being like, hey Arcane, I have an offer that you cannot refuse because it's so genius. And they're gonna get it and they're gonna be like, hey, sorry, they're French, so they're gonna be like, ha ha ha, we love the you dirty American podcast girls. How do people talk in France?
I don't know, you hate the French.
Yeah, I do, so I can't. We love your bad idea for Ratatouille. That's how they say it. Rat cider. That's not. What was that? They say their R's in the back of their throat, like with the back of their tongue. Instead of it's like like they're throwing up, which is what I do when I think about France.
I know.
Yeah. So anyway, the French are gonna never refuse my offer for, hey, let me show you this pitch that my sister came up with for Dishonored 3 Rat City, baby!
Rat City, baby!
And here's the best part, because it's Rat City, comma, baby, you can put an exclamation point at the end and have it be totally natural, and then it can be we turn it gay. Although I will say, Dishonored does have some queer representation. It is very racially diverse in its characters and in its cast. And it also has I think, very equal, at least in the second game. The first game didn't do this as well, but they made a lot of changes for the second game. Mm-hmm. About half and half, like, there's, the gender equality is, like, almost perfect balance.
I love that.
Which, if I'm gonna be honest with you, thinking about video games, it is really hard for me to come up with a game that when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, this has pretty good representation and pretty good equality. Dishonored 2 is one of those games that I'm genuinely, and it's so random, like, it's not a game that you would expect something like that to come from, so I've always really appreciated that about it, because I'm like, these people, at least to some level, get it. Now, if I say this and tomorrow I wake up and it's like, everyone at Arcane Studios accused of sexual misconduct, I'll be like, awesome!
You know
because
it.
Garbage people can still make, you know, things that look
you betcha.
Like equality and still be garbage. But I do really appreciate that about
it's nice.
Dishonored 2. I'm gonna jump into something that I was gonna mention before. Going back to characters, this made me laugh. You called Delilah Briarwood, and I was like, where have I heard that name before? Because that's not her name.
That's not her name?
Delilah Briarwood is the name of a very popular Critical Role antagonist from the first campaign.
What? That's fun.
I don't know where you got that from.
I got it from fanfiction.
Delilah's... Did you read a Critical Role Dishonored crossover? Because that would actually be kind of awesome.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so her name's Delilah Copperspoon, but when she introduces herself to Emily, she introduces herself as Delilah Caldwin, the half-sister of Jessamine.
Ooh,
and that's how she...
Is she actually the half-sister?
Yes.
Or is it all a lie?
Canonically she is, but I like to believe that she just lied about it, because the whole game...
I also would like to believe
everybody is like, is she even really the half-sister? Because this seems really sketchy. And she takes Dunwall Tower in a coup. Mm-hmm. So it's not like she shows up and everyone's like, oh, we like this girl better and she has more claim to the throne.
No.
She has about as much claim to the throne as Emily has, because Emily is technically, like, a bastard or whatever. But, and so is Delilah. But...
Yikes!
Delilah did not take the throne peacefully. Like, she took it by force. Like, she tried to kill Corvo and Emily.
She turned someone to stone at some point, right?
Yeah, you were correct. If you play as Emily, Corvo gets turned to stone, and if you play as Corvo, it's the other way around.
Do they get unturned from stone? Because I have it in my notes that I decided personally they do not, and you lose the game.
Oh, right, because you die at the end, because you got the rat plague.
Because you die at the end. You got the rat plague, and the rat king kills you.
How it works in the, like, low chaos versus high chaos. In the first game, it's pretty simple. It's just basically how many people you kill. In the second game, it's a little more nuanced, and it's incredible, and it's my favorite thing ever, and I think about it a lot.
Good. Happy
where for you. Your chaos level is determined by, like, basically a stealth versus assault system, so if you go in loud or quiet.
Right.
And then if you're killing people, or if you're non-lethal, so lethal versus non-lethal. But if you're killing people that are bad... it doesn't contribute to your chaos level. You stay low chaos. Yeah, it's really, really cool. So you can use the heart. You basically have it out and you activate it when you're aiming it at people. And Jessamine will tell you a secret about them.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, buddy, slow down. You can do what with the heart?
You hold it in your you hold it in your hand. You hold it in your hand.
In your little hand, gotcha.
Well, Corvo's hands are. He's got like.
Corvo does not have little hands.
He's got those big like 90s anime hands, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean.
He's got those big hands. He holds the heart, and you like squeeze it, and it talks to you. But if you're aiming it, like if your character crosshairs are aimed at a person while you're holding it, she will tell you a secret about that person.
Okay, that's fun.
And it works on any person in the game.
That's very fun.
Any NPC, anyone.
But here's the question. Does he have the heart in the second game?
He does.
Alright, well, then in my version of the game, you either, if you choose to play as Corvo, you lose the heart. Oh, wait. Oh, this would be fun, okay? Because if if the heart can tell you a secret about any person, then he would know that everyone was just a bunch of rats in a trench coat.
In a trench coat?
He would know.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So either
he would know.
Somehow the heart is taken away, broken, whatever. Or, idea, Corvo is just straight up killed at the beginning and you have to play as Emily.
I mean, yeah. Rip in peace.
Yeah.
Daddy Corvo gone.
Hey,
bye.
He got the whole first game.
Yeah, he got his own game. We don't need him anymore. No. It's Emily's time to shine, baby.
Yeah, it's Rat City.
It's Rat City, yeah. No, so the first game takes place exclusively in Dunwall. The second game takes place partially in Dunwall, but mostly in Corvo's home country, or his home, city. Ooh. Karnaka.
He's an immigrant.
Yeah, he is an immigrant. And that's a part of the first game, kind of not really a part of the plot, but character interactions with him. People do mention that he's an outsider, even though he's lived in Dunwall since he was 18 or something.
Baby.
So, yeah, he's baby. Well, he's not, because he's not 39 in the first game or something. But anyway, so yeah, you do get to go to Karnaka in the second game, and
that's very fun.
Delightful. It whips. It's so beautiful. It's based on Southern California or Baja, Mexico, but also parts of Spain and Portugal. Yeah.
That's very
fun. Amazing. I was also going to mention in the first game, the 6 months that Emily is kidnapped, Corvo's in prison.
Okay.
Because remember how you mentioned that they thought that he killed Jessamine, or he was in charge of the killing of Jessamine?
I mentioned that he was in prison for some amount of time.
He was in prison for those 6 months.
6 months. Cool.
Yeah. But there's this group called the Loyalists that have been working the whole time he's been in prison to help him escape.
Interesting.
And they help him escape. And when he is safe with them in their secret base in an abandoned part of the city, a lot of the city has been walled off due to plague.
Rat plague.
So they're in hiding. That's when the outsider approaches him and gives him the mark. Now, one of the game trailers, the outsider approaches him when he's in jail.
Yeah, that's what I saw. So I was
a
little mixed up
So it's implied that I'm assuming that maybe in an earlier draft of the game, that's how he gets out of prison, is the outsider gives him powers. But no, in the first level of the game, you do it without powers. And then after that level, when you escape prison, you get whisked away to the void, and you meet your boyfriend.
Yep.
And he's like, here, have some magic. And you're like, thanks, king. Word for word. That's the quote.
That's the whole conversation.
And then you go, wreak havoc, or kind of. And then save Emily. So, Daddy Dowd, aka Dowdy, if you will, he's an assassin.
Okay.
That also has outsider powers.
Ooh.
He is also originally from Karnaka. And, so he and Corvo are foils to each other. It's very interesting. He has a gang of other assassins that he can share his powers with.
Interesting.
Called the Whalers. A whaler is a position of labor in Dunwall that is like people that work with extracting whale oil, but they took on the name of Whaler as kind of a like play on that concept, and they wear whalers' uniforms to hide their faces.
That's very cute.
It's so cool, and they're all like orphans or people that were like abandoned or shut out that Dowd took in. Dowd is scary and gruff, but he canonically took in a bunch of orphans, so like how bad of a guy can he really be, right?
Yeah, really.
He has a very tense relationship with the Outsider. I think it's very funny, and people have written a lot of fan fiction of like Dowd and the Outsider going back and forth, and Dowd is like, I hate you, and the Outsider's like, whatever, and he's like, whatever yourself. So Dowd was the one that killed Jessamine and kidnapped Emily in the first place for the bad guys, and then he delivered Emily to the bad guys.
Who are the bad guys?
There's a lot of people, but it's a group.
Okay.
Every level of the game is dedicated to taking down one bad guy at a time. So there's a circle of them, you know. They're a group that well, one of them is the original Royal Spy Master.
Rat Spy,
yeah, and he looks like a Nazi. And
cool.
The first time I met him, you meet him literally in like the first 5 minutes of the game or whatever, I was like, wow, that guy's definitely not evil, because he's like bald, he has this like wrinkly face and this like,
yeah,
and he's wearing like a black coat. I don't know, I was like, you are a Nazi. And then he was literally the bad guy. I was like, got him. I probably shouldn't explain. I could talk about Dishonored for like 6 hours straight, but anyway.
I know this and I love you.
Yeah, no, just play the freaking game. So, in conclusion, what did you think of the fandom? Are you gonna play Dishonored? Do you have favorite characters?
Okay, so, the fandom, they seem very chill.
Yeah.
Gay vibes, which we love.
Yeah, everybody's gay.
Everyone, you have to. You
have to be gay if you're in the Dishonored.
You have to. It's a requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably play it at some point. It's not like I was just... There was one point where I was reading the fanfiction, I watched the trailer, and I was like, wow, this is so cool, I want to play this so bad. I'm at a point where I'm like, yeah, I would love to play it, but I'm not, like, itching to play it, you know? I'm not, like, dying.
Wow, okay.
So, I would like to play it. It looks very, very fun. The vibe is very cool. I would love to see the Outsider with my own eyes.
He's amazing.
I believe it. Yeah. He's great. He's gay.
Huge fan. He is gay. Because we said so.
He is, because I said so. My favorite character is probably... I don't know. I really love Corvo. I love him. He's fantastic.
He is great.
He's great.
Yeah, I think of all of the, like, male characters in these, like, action-adventure video, like, RPGs...
Corvo's very, very fun.
He's one of the best. I mean, in the first game, he doesn't have Arthur Morgan, who is an ally, and Corvo, who is gay.
Yes.
Those are the only men you need.
No, Corvo seems very, very fun.
Corvo's unique. Yeah, and I really like that about him.
I do love Rat Plague. And I don't know. Favorite characters, Corvo and the Rat King in Dishonored 3 Rat City.
Oh, right. Is his name just the Rat King? Does he have a name?
I didn't name him.
Wait a second. Wait, why didn't you name him?
I don't know.
Did God name him? You came up with the concept of the Rat King. Why doesn't he have a name?
I did. Okay, we will name him right here, right now, on the podcast.
Wait a second. I have an idea.
Okay, give me your idea.
Can he be Rat King Bradley Full Metal Alchemy crossover?
Yes. Yeah. Oh
so
my gosh.
King is a title and his actual name. I know.
Ellie,
Emma just died.
Opened up a whole load of crossover material. You have no idea where the plot of Dishonored 3 Rat City is gonna go.
Oh my gosh.
You have
no
idea.
I mean, they're both set in kind of like post-industrial world. Well, I guess Dishonored is kind of like peri-industrial, but they're both in like these early industrial worlds. They have guns and they have magic.
And they probably have rats in both.
They probably both have rats, yeah.
So, Rat City, baby.
Much to think about.
A lot to think about.
Yeah, okay, well that's good for characters.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play this game?
I would like to.
That's great.
You're the one with the Xbox and you're the one who owns it, so.
Yes, I do have an Xbox. And I mean, you're gonna come play Roar Dord Redemption anyway.
I am.
So you might as well. Anyway, I don't know if I had anything else, because I don't think there's anything else. I have truly not written an outro still. Thanks everyone for listening. Follow us on Twitter. We also have an Instagram at PodNoContext. Emma, we've done this 3 times and I forget every time how we do these outros.
I don't know.
This is a video game. Watch Ellie play Dishonored. I do have a Twitch. Come find me on Twitch and watch me stream Dishonored.
Go harass her.
Play a video game and don't die of plague.
Rat City.
And don't watch out. Maybe your leader of your country is a bunch of rats in a trench coat.
And hey, he might have replaced everyone that you know with a bunch of rats, so watch out for that.
Watch out. Watch your backs. The rats are on their way. This is what is happening.
I don't know. That's it. End of
this
podcast.
This really got away from us. Anyway, really end of podcast. Good night.